how do you feel in terms of... Trying to word this so I'm not hated. But do you feel like, I was a part of one of the best rappers' years, if you get what I mean? Because I feel like that momentum just allowed him to release the tape and like...
I'll be honest, I never looked...
Because before he was inconsistent.
No, I know.
So like...
But to be
once
fair...
that started blowing up, he just started releasing singles after singles. I was like, okay.
I know. And I'm not trying to rub out your thing by saying this, but it's like in 2021, I think it was, he released a little EP at the end of the year.
That was alright.
2022 thing.
But
where he said, brother, man's on this music thing next year.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I feel like that song...
don't get me wrong.
More people were just checking for him in general.
I get it. I think that therefore like helped him in terms of like popularity with people that didn't know Clavish.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of people, it was like
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? From maybe what Nine's tape was it?
Crabs in the Bucket. That was 2020.
Maybe before that, bro.
Nah,
he had him on. He had him put a verse on.
Oh, it was Crabs in the Bucket.
Was it Crabs in the Bucket?
He's on Crabs in the All-Star remix or something like that.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. So people wouldn't really know him from that because I can't lie to you. More time when I'm listening to Clavish, I'm listening to it off of my brethren's phone, whereas he's got unreleased things or da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew Clavish is cold. But when he did that verse and he dropped a couple singles like this month, that month, then he released that EP saying I'm taking music serious, I was like, all right, cool. Yeah,
the guy was always talented. I just think in terms of consistency wise, I definitely feel like that mix kind of... I wouldn't say put a battery in his back, but I was like,
You reckon? I don't know.
Might have been
because what did he release before Grease? I don't...
For Grease.
In terms of that year.
It was literally probably that tape, innit?
Yeah, just that tape.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe Sold Out Dates.
No,
that was after.
I think it might have been after, you know.
No, I think it's after.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, no, I've never looked at it like that, bro. Like, I think when it comes to my mixes, sometimes I'll make it, and I think because I'm doing it bare, I wouldn't even listen to it afterwards. Like, some of that I don't even listen to them. It's mad. I just put it out and just let it run. For the best,
What would you say is your favorite one if you had to pick one?
My favorite one, I would say. I like one. I've done like a thing where it's like, I think it's Fredo and Roomsy.
Okay.
But it's like on a beat. It's not even a known thing. It was just like up and coming because one of my methods as well was like to connect with producers. I'll say to producers, send me your beats, and I'll do like remix and mashups and putting like artists on there. And like, hopefully that might even help you get a cut type thing, innit? So yeah, it was literally that one. Okay. Yeah, or like maybe a pot of paper. I got a pot of paper one that I like a lot.
As a point of view, like how do you find these producers as well in terms of like the beats and do you like put on your Snapchat or whatever like I want this type of drill beat or this type of like real rap beat, or how do you? Mostly just Insta, man. I'll do Insta and post like, I need packs, or obviously shout out my boy Ish. He'll pattern me like beat like any producers he knows. He'll get packs off them, send it to me. I'll sit down, listen to them. I'd recently done like a post on like TikTok as well, and like reaching out to producers, because one thing as well with POV, it's like we are artists like focus, but producers as well. I feel like a lot of producers don't get the respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they should be M1 and Cons do what, like in terms of the rest.
Like, the rest. And it's like for me, they're the most valuable player, bro.
Because a lot of people say the beat's hard, but
bro, I've sat in sessions, and I thought to myself, man's made this beat from scratch. And the amount of things they got to deal with, bro. All these bookie artists moving mad, flipping. Man will be in a session. Some producers are in a session for 7 hours, and artists made like one song, if that.
Sometimes payment's a bit funny as well.
And the thing is, with producers, like 9 times out of 10, you're not getting paid for the session. You're like, you already get paid once you buy the beat, or you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of it's hard work.
That's why if I charges what 100k or so, or 10k, what do you say?
Something like that. If it's not NSG or J House, it's 100k.
I hear that.
Especially like when you're thinking about a sample, you're trying to make your dream into a reality, and then like some person might just be rapping rubbish.
And to be fair, like I know there's some artists, there's one in my mind, but I'm not gonna say the name because, I'm saying. But I know there's some artists that will be in the studio for 6 hours, but he's only coming with one verse.
Yeah, bro, it happens.
Or they just won't release the song.
Huh?
Or they just won't release the
You
song.
get what I'm saying? It might be on a J-Hus thing. Start everything again.
Yeah.
Militancy. And start
You
just
know what it
bugging
is,
out.
though? Making music, like one thing I'm kind of glad about, like being at A&R and like being in sessions. Yeah, you actually understand. You see, when man do this whole criticizing music, and, that, and they've never sat in this, they've never like been in a session or recorded or released a song. Yeah, it's easy to say that, but when you're actually there and you realize that, yo, man, I'm making a song from scratch. Like, there's so much things that go into it. Like, artists can write something, do a verse. Oh, no, let me take that again. Let me retake. Like, there's bare
that perfectionist.
Yeah, like there's bare things, and then like in the studio it sounds calm, and then you go out and then you might hear it again and think, oh no. So it's like it's not as you realize it is a hard thing.
Yeah,
like, it's not as easy, but I've heard some stories, bro. Man, be in the sessions 24 hours, nothing.
Man saying they sleep in the studio and that.
Mad.
But I was gonna ask you because I was watching this show, Champion, and it's quite good. Can't lie. The last tune, spoiler, but that's gonna be on the playlist. Can't lie to you. Okay. Tune's cold. But I was gonna ask you because obviously you've sat in on a couple studio sessions with like artists and whatnot. Do you feel like I just want to get your opinion on studio vibes, if you get what I'm saying? Like, do you ever go to a sesh and it's like, bro, this guy's focusing too much on like, instead of focusing on actually making a song or whatever, he's focusing on like them being girls there and drinks and loud and, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Like, I can't lie, bro. I'm one of them guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm a bit too pushy in the studio. Like, in terms of like, if man are not like man need to record, like, I'm like,
work.
Let's work, like, because it's like, yo, one is, man, I pay an engineer, bro. Like, because like, even with POV, I don't think man know, but I cover all the costs.
Okay.
So, like, all the fun, like.
So it's fully independent type thing?
Fully independent, like, just me. So it's like, even though I might have a booth patterned, I'm paying engineer, bro. Yeah. So man can't just be in here just messing around. So a lot of the time when I'm in the studio, none of that comes around. Like, I'm not really around that, but I don't know, man. I think some men, they need that type of vibe, but just gotta be careful, man, because you can't just be, especially with like the girls and that, like, you can't just be rubbing out like in the studio, bro. Like, you get me?
Yeah, before they go start putting on Insta Live and that.
Fam.
Because that make it blow. Hey. It might make it blow. Hey.
No, I'm saying put on Insta Live when you're like I know some, obviously certain artists have their own method of making scenes, innit? Like, some of them will just be like, they're playing a beat in the back and they're just like, they're just spitballing. Like, you can hear them spitballing and they're saying bars that are either shit or bars that don't really work. But that's part of the process. But if you see it on live, like, think about it, bro. You're seeing like...
you might think they're not as talented.
Imagine you seeing like Potter or someone who you think is cold lyrically, and the guy's talking bars, 1 + 1, 3, wait, hold on. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's part of his process to actually tap into his, you know what I'm saying?
It's like Young Fun.
Like that, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be up to date with all of our releases. And tune into the whole episode now on Spotify and Apple.
We